Hi, this is a really important video that's come out of a recent PCC meeting. Just to set the scene, as I cast my eyes around our garden, perhaps in your gardens too, the daffodils are beginning to come up. There's all kinds of green shoots coming up, and I think that's a really good picture for me of where I think we are as a church. Our church is now in a time where there's a wider number of individuals and groups in some kind of missional adventure, in a group or activity where outreach is now a regular part of what we do. So this is a really exciting time for St. John the Evangelist. I think we're beginning to live up to our name. So we have new groups that are beginning to reach out and make disciples. For example, we have Springboard, we have Oasis, we have Gateway, we have Discovery, we have Ignite, just some examples. All these groups plan, pray, and live out God's mission with their contacts and their friends. And some of these groups have been seeing people become Christians. People included into God's family, joining in even with the mission themselves, which is really exciting. And there are others. There are some people who are beginning to think through how we might reach out to families. And there are others still who are already beginning to think how they can share their life and their faith with men. So all this is extending the church's long tradition of serving and reaching out, and that was modelled originally in, say, toddler group and drop-in that's been going for ages. Now we are going further than ever in more expressions of church than before. So all of this is wonderful development for which we should be very, very thankful. The vision of the church to become more like Jesus and making new disciples is being lived out more fully. And I'm sure this must please the heart of God. Behind this movement, over the months and years, myself, along with huddle leaders and others, have invested time and support into the key leaders of groups. And we have seen a larger number of people understand and commit to the church vision as a result. So people are maturing in what we're doing. And the place of prayer has also increased, both in groups and centrally, where we're asking God for his grace and wisdom in our evangelism and disciple making. So all that's great. Nevertheless, as we increase our outreach, multiplying groups and activity, I'm aware that my own limited capacity is now a problem. With more things emerging, I simply can't support everything as effectively as I would like. To be honest, I really need another pair of hands to share this important work with. Consequently, PCC are supporting the idea of recruiting someone to a new role. We want to find and appoint a mission enabler, someone who can work alongside me in this area of church development and outreach. This would be quite a specialist role. A mission enabler would be for the benefit of a wide range of people in the church. We believe that God is putting ideas and dreams into several existing church members, but these people really need lots of support, lots of training, maybe input to bring such dreams to life. Imagine you're carrying an idea that God has put on your heart, something that would lead you to share Jesus with new people, but you simply don't know where to begin. Well, a mission enabler would identify and encourage people like you with new ideas and vision for outreach. Alongside myself, a mission enabler would also stir up, train and mobilize our existing core teams and missional communities. Imagine you're in a group, but things have become a bit stuck. A mission enabler would help us identify the obstacles to mission. They would review our group situations and help innovate solutions so we can break through into a more fruitful pattern of church life. Perhaps you've been watching these new activities in the church but don't quite know where you fit in. A mission enabler would help existing people join in with what's going on. When the time is right, a mission enabler would help launch new missional groups. A mission enabler would connect up groups and resources to work better together across the church. And alongside myself, they would help draw new people into this vision of missional life. So, we're looking for someone who is passionate about Jesus, someone who loves to share him with others, someone who can work well with existing church people, someone who is positive, fun, and can help us all grow long term. Now, the PCC and I are aware that such a role requires reliable funding. Though our finances are looking better than they have been for some time, we felt that the church needed a moment to respond to this idea so that we can be confident that the church is committed to fund such an initiative. Now, we believe that this is timely. We have some evangelistic momentum and we don't want anything to slow us down. So if we're to continue in our faithfulness to God, sharing the good news of Jesus in Kenilworth, we as a church need to resource the vision as best as we can. And we believe that adopting and appointing a mission enabler is our next step on this journey. So, people of St. John the Evangelist, can you please give us your feedback as promptly as possible? Send a message to Sue in the office so that we can hear what you think. We need to be confident that the church is behind this proposal. And of course, do raise any questions you have. We'd be happy to talk things through with you. We're looking to appoint someone so that we can really move forward with the vision. I hope this news is an encouragement to you because God is on the move in St. John the Evangelist. Let's keep in step with the Spirit so even more people can come to know the love and grace of God. God bless you and thank you for listening.
Our purpose at St. John the Evangelist is to become like Jesus, to make disciples and to bring real change. In my new job working on ambulances, it's never felt more real just how short life can be, or just how urgent it is that the people that we know and love come to know Jesus for themselves. I don't know about you, but I want to be as equipped and supported and helped and trained as much as possible to be the best disciple maker that I can be. Andrew is amazing, he's brilliant at what he does, but we have got so many people who want to do mission now that we need more than just him. He can only do so much, he's just one person. So I believe that a mission enabler would really help our mission to make disciples in Kenilworth.
I really feel this role of mission enabler will help Andrew to support a wider range of people in the church as we seek to be family on mission together, and will move that mission on to the next level.
The PCC are excited about this new role because we think that it will enable even more people at St. John the Evangelist to be supported in sharing the good news of Jesus with those around them.
I think, the church has done so well. We've got so many more people now involved in mission in one way or another. So for those people who want to do mission but don't quite know how to go about it, or for groups that perhaps have been going for a few years and they're not quite sure where to go to next, what's the next stage, I think that would be helpful. I think also it will help to relieve some of the pressure on Andrew, who has obviously a number of different aspects of church life to balance. So that will help take a bit of pressure off him.
Hi, mission enabler role. The last PCC meeting, there was general consensus that this role would benefit our church's growth. I see the role working with existing church members, using both their skills and expertise to further God's kingdom in Kenilworth. It would be great if church members are able to support this role, both spiritually and financially. Thanks.